Now, I understand that selling your Spanish villa can be a daunting process. Not only do you want to sell it for a fair price and quickly, but you also want to ensure that you get the most out of your biggest investment. So that's why I've compiled a list of the best and most cost-effective ways to increase the value of your Spanish villa before you list it for sale. So welcome to episode 147 of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. So we're going to start with a thorough cleaning. Now, before listing your villa for sale, it's essential to give it a thorough clean. Now, it might seem obvious, but a clean villa makes a significant difference to how potential buyers perceive the property. Now, a deep clean of the floors, especially if you've got shiny tiles, the walls, the windows, the fixtures, will all make the villa look fresh and well maintained. Now, things like the kitchens and the bathrooms, they really are the ones that need to be deep cleaned, and this is going to make a huge difference on viewings. These tend to be the rooms that are probably best lit, and so they will show any sort of marks and stains and things like this, so it's important to get those really cleaned. Additionally, removing clutter and personal items might make it easier for potential buyers to envision themselves living in the space. And although dogs are our best friend, they can be a little bit whiffy. So even if you don't think they are, bear that in mind as well. So take out things like dog beds and bits and bobs like that and give the house a really good airing. The next thing I've got is to invest in repairs and upgrades. Now, I'm not talking about major investments here, but things like minor repairs and upgrades can make really quite a significant difference to the value of your villa. If you've got annoying things like dripping taps, or replacing outdated lighting fixtures, or rooms that have got a bit of garish painting on a wall, for example, maybe give those a little bit of a touch up. Sort of walk around and have a look and see what you think might not be to the taste of everybody. Making these changes, it'll show potential buyers that the villa is well maintained and it's up to date. Okay, so next up we've got enhance your curb appeal. Now, the first impression that you give your potential buyers of your villa is crucial. This is why it's essential to enhance the curb appeal and start giving your property and your landscape a little bit of a makeover. It doesn't need to be expensive. You can plant some new flowers and trees and shrubs. You can even ask one of the many local professional landscapers or gardeners to design a nice little space for you within a budget. And it's that first sort of impact, that first appearance when people come through the gate. A few cheap flowering plants from the local garden centre, they're really easy to buy and to plant, and they'll make the property look really, really welcoming. Now, the next thing you should maybe do is stage your villa. Now, what do I mean by staging your villa? Well, this means showcasing its best features to potential buyers. Now, staging can help potential buyers see themselves living in the villa and help them sort of envisage the space's potential. Now, my top tip on this is that if you have a friend or a neighbour and you really sort of admire their style and what they've done with their home, why not go and ask them for some advice or help? You can even ask the estate agent for some tips, because when I come to somebody's house to look at the house and do the valuation and to list it, I'm sort of looking through the potential buyer's eyes. So I'm quite happy to sort of offer constructive criticism, let's call it that, as to any bits and bobs that may need changing or updating or what have you. I'm not going to offend you, but I'm going to point out things that might detract from the value. And again, I've mentioned it a little bit earlier in this email, but my personal tip is to remove or try your very best to reduce the clutter. Now, next one, and as an estate agent, obviously I'm going to say this, but hire a professional estate agent. To get the most out of your villa, you need to hire a professional person in order to sell the property. A local agent with experience in selling Spanish villas can help you price your property competitively. They will list it on the relevant channels. Now, obviously, estate agents pay to do this, and then they will negotiate with the potential buyers on your behalf. Now, your real estate agent can also provide you a real sort of valuable insight into what the local market is like at the moment, and they're the best people to give you help to sell your villa quickly and efficiently. Now, I often see clients thinking, right, we're going to cut the agent out of this, we don't have to pay any commission. fine, try it. But what we see is poorly taken photographs, badly written descriptions, and we see adverts for the same property at lots of different prices. It's better to have one professional agent, let them get the property out there into the wide ether of potential buyers. They know where the buyers are coming from. There's no point just putting a little advert on Facebook. You need to advertise these properties professionally, and that's where the agents will come into their own. So there you go. And I strongly believe that these tips can really help you increase the value of your Spanish villa before you've even listed it for sale. So by following these really quite simple steps, you can ensure that your property looks its best and it attracts potential buyers. And ultimately, that's going to help you get the most out of your investment and get you a quick and easy sale. This is in combination with lots of other things, making sure all your paperwork is up to date and that all your licenses and documents and everything are up to date. But it's one of the crucial things, and it's also incredibly important that on the day when the agent comes to take the photographs, that the property looks at its very best. Insist that the weather is nice. Your villa will always look at its best when the sun is shining. So if the agent turns up to take pictures and it's overcast and grey, well, I wouldn't come. I would rebook the appointment, or I would come and do the internal photographs and then come back when the sun is shining. After all, it's not that often that it's not shining. So that's it. Remember, if you're watching these videos on YouTube, you can like and subscribe to the videos, and then you'll automatically be kept up to date as the new videos are added, so you'll receive a notification. If you'd like to list your villa for sale, we're really keen to list new villas at the moment. They are selling like hotcakes. So please, my details are on the screen at the moment, so drop me a line and I'll come and have a chat with you about getting the most out of your villa and preparing it for sale. And I'll also come and have a look at your documentation and tell you what you need to do in order to get your property for sale. If you are looking at buying, then obviously please take a note of our website details. Have a look on the website. If you've got any questions, again, drop me a line and I'll be more than happy to help you. 2023, it's proven to be a great year for sales and the prices are really strong at the moment. So hopefully we will see you with regards to your property needs in the near future. Until then, adios.